So I was about 2.5 years old when the accident had occurred. It was hard for me to bring my mind around to accepting my disability and, accepting that there's pretty much no cure to my brain injury. I do have left side hemiplegia, which means that my left side is smaller and weaker than the right side. I actually started off with netball first, so I wanted to become a netball player. But because of my disability, I couldn't keep up with the other girls. Just because of my leg splint and my hand splints, there was that restriction and stuff with like catching the ball and even just running, being underestimated. I'd be determined to, show them that I can do it and, I can do it just as well as the other kids. My physio at the time had suggested swimming, and at first I was like, oh, what do you mean swimming? I was like, that's kind of weird. She was like, with swimming, it'll be good for rehab because, I do have to use my left side. After the first swimming lesson, I just absolutely fell in love with the sport. I guess it was just the freedom in the water. Because in swimming, obviously you can't wear your hand splints or leg splints. It just gave me that thrill and I absolutely loved it. It wasn't until later on down the track where I went to my first ever swim camp. I kind of thought, I was like, oh, I kind of want to go further. Growing up with so many siblings and stuff, it is a full household, but, I wouldn't actually trade it for the world. All 7 of us play sport and, they've at least sacrificed at least one of their training sessions, one of the games, just for me to be able to go train. I just want to do everything and anything I can to make them proud and show them that, I can do something with my life despite my disability and despite what anyone else says. No words can describe how grateful I am for them. So going to the Paralympic Games in Rio was, a massive experience for me. I learned a lot from the top swimmers in the world. It was just amazing and knowing that we all work just as hard as each other just to get to that stage. So it was really cool. If it wasn't for my disability, I know for a fact that I wouldn't be here today and having all these different opportunities. Honestly, I wouldn't have even discovered swimming as a sport. There are times when, I tend to doubt myself. Although I have, those different thoughts about, being different and that I actually want to change it for the world, so.